Hey, what's going on, fam? Real quick before we get into today's show, I need your help. You see, over the last 4 years, this movement has grown by over 1 million people. And to be honest with you, we are just now getting started. So, to serve you better, yes, you, my team and I have created the E3 Impact Survey. It is a short 10-minute survey to learn more about you, your money goals, your general goals, your struggles, and how we can support your journey to financial freedom, which is financial wealth. Right? So our mission is 100% and it's super bold here. It is to help eliminate $1 billion in debt and build $500 million in assets by the year 2050. But we can't do that without hearing from the people we're here to serve. So, to thank you for taking the time out of your day to complete this survey, we're giving away 4 $500 Amazon gift cards. Just complete the survey and you'll automatically be entered in to win. We'll email the winners on June 15th. All you have to do is to head over to anthonyoneal.com/survey or click the link in the show description to take the E3 Impact Survey. Listen, your voice is crucial. Your voice is key to helping millions and building the future we all deserve.
Hey, Anthony. This is Amber. I'm a 50-year-old married woman. My husband is 60. We are in debt. We have 4 jobs between the two of us, and we're living paycheck to paycheck. I do not even understand the process of how to go from nothing to actually being able to pay the bills and start a savings. I desperately need this question answered. It's also going to help salvage my marriage. So I would appreciate it. Thanks a lot.
Amber, man, I want to start off. I'm going to start off by saying thank you. One, thank you for being bold enough to call in. 2, thank you for being honest, because that takes real courage. It takes a little bit of humility. And for you to admit that, like, yo, we need this answered so it can save our message, it lets me know that you are serious. So let me say this from the very, very, very beginning. Thank you. But I also want to say this from the very beginning that you're not alone. And this is not the end of your story. This is not the end of your marriage. This is not the end of anything. You know, you are 50 years old and your husband is 60. You've both got, I think you said, 4 jobs between you. And you all are still feeling like you're barely getting by. And let's be real, that's heavy. But the fact of the matter is, you're calling into the table because you're wanting to fight. Not just fight to get your money right, but it seems like you want to fight to get your marriage saved as well. And that tells me that you are ready to make a change. So let me talk about this up front. This is not marriage advice, because I'm not qualified to give you marriage advice. I'm going to give you some practical advice on what you need to do to go from living paycheck to paycheck to financial peace, purpose, and staying together, right? But let me bring the staying together part to the very, very beginning. I would highly suggest, even at your age, that you two sit down and have an honest conversation. Have an honest conversation with a therapist to really address the fact of what's going on. Because the practical money advice that I'm going to give you, right? It can't be accomplished if you two are not aligned. Because money problems don't start with money. They start with misalignment and confusion between couples. That, hey, is this our vision? If you have one vision, he has another vision, and you all don't have a combined vision, that's a combined vision. That's where the money problems come into play. So Amber, I want to tell you up front, the very first thing I want to tell you is that you and your husband have to sit down and get together and have a clear understanding of what you two are doing. Because if you two are not aligned together, that is going to eat away the marriage. It doesn't matter what you do in a financial perspective. If we are not together, we're not going to be able to do this thing and build it great. But here's what I do believe, right? You two can fix the money problem and protect this marriage, but it's going to take dedication. As you were talking, I was just thinking about it. There's a stat that is out right now that in 2023, CNBC study found that 64% of Americans are still living paycheck to paycheck, even with multiple jobs. So what this tells me is that you're not broken. You're just in a broken situation, AKA a broken system. But you and your husband do not have to stay in it.
All right, fam, let's have a heart to heart. You all know that I'm all about helping you get your money. But let me ask you this question. How's your credit report looking? And if you're being honest and you're saying, you know what, Ayo, I need some help, well, listen, I got something for you. Listen, I know credit can feel like this big confusing thing, but with Kickoff, it doesn't have to be. They've designed a super simple, affordable way to help you build your credit, whether you're just starting out or need to bounce back from a rough patch. Here's how it works. Kickoff reports to the major credit bureaus to help you establish a positive credit history, and you can get started for as little as $5 a month. No credit check, no crazy interest fees at all, no hidden fees, so just a straightforward way to improve your financial standing. And here's why it matters the most, because it is not just about a number, it is about financial freedom and doors opening up for you. Do you want that dream apartment? Do you want lower car insurance and even better job prospects? It all starts with making sure you have a good credit profile. So don't wait. Head over to AnthonyONeal.com/kickoff. That's AnthonyONeal.com/KIKOFF and start your first month for just as little as $1. Listen, it's AnthonyONeal.com/kickoff, KIKOFF. You get it for $1. So let's get you some lower rates, especially in 2025.
The first step, it's not financial. The first step is emotional. Before the budget, before the side hustles, before the spreadsheets, before the budgeting, before making more money, you two need a financial heart to heart. You two need to sit down, pray together, and say this to the enemy. Not to the enemy. Say this to each other. I'm sorry. This is what I want you to say. We're not enemies. We love each other. We are partners. And we're going to fight the problem, not each other. I'm gonna say it one more time, man. And this is for any of you all who are going through this. Because if you're going through this right now, if you're watching this right now, probably half of you all are feeling the same way with your spouse. I need you to look at your spouse and say, you know, we're not enemies. We love each other and we are partners. And we're going to fight the problem, not each other. And I don't even know why my spirit is leading me here. But the problem may not even be money for some of you all. The problem may be the children. The problem may be we may see different things on our children. Hey, we're not going to fight each other. We're going to fight, okay, what is the problem? The problem may be insecurities from the past that we brought into our marriage. I don't know why I'm going there, but we can't fight each other. We have to fight the problem because the enemy knows if I can separate you two, I win. Not God, not you. You two made a vow to stay together. You two made a vow to get into this relationship and love each other through thick and through thin until marriage. I mean, not to marriage, until death do us part. So if he gets in here and he highlights a problem and makes you all argue against each other, he won. What's going on, fam? Hey, listen, if you're serious about getting out of debt, building real wealth, and creating a life of freedom, this is your home. I want to personally invite you to subscribe to the channel right now because every single week we're dropping videos that will help you take control of your money. It will help you shift your money mindset and break money generational cycles.
You see, this channel isn't just content. It's honestly a movement. Over 1 million people have joined this community over the last 4 years. I'm still blown away by that, to be honest. And our mission is bold. It is to eliminate $1 billion in debt and build $500 million in assets by the year of 2050. We talk real money, real freedom, and real legacy here at the table. No fluff, no credit card hacks, just the truth that will set you and your family up for a better financial future. Do yourself a favor and join this family, join this movement by hitting that subscribe button, turn on your notifications, and join this journey, because this is where financial freedom begins. Let's get back to the show. Hit that subscribe button.
So the very first thing is, you two got to look at each other and say, baby, I love you. And baby, I'm going to get through this. And baby, we going to get through this. And I'm not upset with you, but we need to make some changes. And here's the very first thing y'all got to do. Is when y'all had a heart-to-heart conversation, I need y'all to write the vision and make it plain. Where are we going? Babe, we want to be out of debt within the next 2 years. Okay. Babe, we want to do this. Babe, we're no longer going to argue. Our vision is that we're going to love each other and we're going to express concerns to each other, but we're not going to argue. Now, let's go into the practical part, because I just want to put that in there. I don't know why my spirit led me to that one, but let me give you the practical things. Here's the very first thing you got to do up front, all right? Here's the very first thing. I need you all to start tracking. I'm going to write this down for myself. Track your spending, okay? I got to get me a pen. I'm using this marker. I need you to track your spending. I need you to track every single dollar that you all are spending, and you got to do this thing together. You have 4 jobs. You got to take control of the income that's coming in. I would highly use a zero-based budgeting format that I use, right? You got to tell every single dollar where to go before the month begins. You and your husband need to sit down. If you're working 4 jobs, you should be making no less than a combined income of $60,000 to $65,000, depending on where you all are. I need you to write down your net pay at the top of that thing. I need you to go to anthonyoneal.com/wealth builder, and I need you to spend $10 to get the wealth tracker tool that's there for you. You can get it in Excel format, or you can get it in a Google Sheets format. But I need you to spend some time together, and every single month, babe, this is what we're going to be doing. This is our budget. All right? And we'll watch this. When you write this down, here's number 2. You're going to identify leaks inside of your budget. That's right. What I want you to do is I want you to pull up your bank statements from the last 90 days. I want you to grab 3. Do I got any more highlighters down here? I need you to grab 3 of these. No, 6 of these. Get 6 different color highlighters. I need you to highlight how much money you're spending out. I need you to highlight how much subscription services do you have. I need you to highlight how much money are you spending on groceries. And I need you to identify, okay, wait. If we want to go from paycheck to paycheck to financial peace, we need to lower this section of our bills. Even $200 a month in leaks is $2,400 a year you can yield that you can use to build peace. Which leads me to the number 3 thing I need you to do. I need you to downsize or pause some things temporarily. I'm going to say this, and this may not make sense. Oftentimes what I've learned within marriage, and again, I'm not giving marriage advice, I'm only giving a perspective from this side of the chair when I'm sitting down with couples. Oftentimes what we tend to do is we'll go and get extra jobs because we are uncomfortable having the real conversation that we need to have. I'm too busy. Well, babe, I got to go to work. Or, babe, I'm always working. I'm so sorry. Forgive me. No. Here's my question to you. Can you cut one job with the least ROI, return on investment of time, to gain time for rest and communication? Because when we can gain a time for rest and communication between me and my spouse, we can come up with a better game plan to change things around. Here's another question. Can you sell a car or downgrade one? can you move or refinance for lower housing costs? You see, here's what I've learned that a lot of people are not willing to do. Short-term discomfort is better than long-term destruction. Say one more time. We are unwilling to have short-term discomfort, meaning, can we adjust our life for the next 12 to 24 months so we can change our life for the next 12 to 24 years?